to Movie Trailer Rankings, where we take a closer look at the latest trailers on the internet. And sometimes, like today, we take a look back at some classic movie trailers. And with one of the most important holidays of the year being right around the corner, we thought we'd take a look at the trailer for Groundhog Day. So before we do that, if you want to see more content like this, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell button. You'll get notified every time we put out new content. Okay, it is on to the trailer.
It's Groundhog Day!
Groundhog time.
1,000 people freezing their butts off waiting to worship a rat.
Weatherman Phil Connors is spending the day in Puxatawney, Pennsylvania.
Phil? Ned Ryerson, I did the whistling belly button trick at the high school talent show.
Bing!
Bang!
But Phil's about to find out he's not just stuck in Puxatawney.
Will you be checking out today, Mr. Connors?
Chance of departure today, 100%.
He's stuck
It's Groundhog Day!
in Groundhog Day.
I'm reliving the same day over and over.
Phil?
Ned Ryerson?
Bang!
Do you ever have deja vu, Mrs. Lancaster?
I don't think so, but I could check with the kitchen.
Well, it's Groundhog Day. Again?
At first, he was a little anxious.
Phil? What?
Will you be checking out today, Mr. Connors?
I'd say the chance of departure is 80%.
But now,
We could do whatever we want.
he's discovering the possibilities
Don't you worry about cholesterol?
Why?
and living life like there's no tomorrow.
Phil Connors!
Ned!
Because there isn't.
I am an immortal. I have been stabbed, shot, burned, frozen, electrocuted. I'm a god.
You're God.
I'm a god. I'm not the god.
He's out of his gourd.
But to get what his heart wants most
What are you looking for, Phil? A date for the weekend?
means living this day over again till he gets it right.
Believe it or not, I studied 19th century French poetry.
What a waste of time.
I studied 19th century French poetry.
La fille qui j'aimerais.
You speak French.
Oui.
Bill Murray, Andy McDowell,
To the groundhog.
I always drink to world peace. Well, what should we drink to?
I like to say a prayer and drink to world peace. Don't drive angry. Don't drive angry.
He might be okay.
Yes! Groundhog Day!
life has a funny way of repeating itself.
What did you do today?
Oh, same old, same old.
All right, hey, if you are new to the channel here and you want to know more about our philosophy and our system for ranking, we made a video for that. You can click on that in the upper right there, or there is a link in the description below. Check that out. Before we get started reviewing this, I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Let me know, Groundhog Day's coming up. Is Phil going to see his shadow? So post that in the comments. I want to know whether or not you think we've got 6 more weeks of winter. In order to rank this trailer, first we need to cover a few of the critical non-factors. These are things about the movie, not the trailer. And some of the critical non-factors for Groundhog Day revolve around the cast, revolve around the familiarity. So Bill Murray obviously is the lead here, and this is, by all accounts, one of his best movies. And I think most people would say that unequivocally. But maybe you're not a Bill Murray fan, and so either way, whether you like this performance or don't, we're not going to hold that against the trailer. That's something that has to do with the movie. Another thing is, this movie has been around so long, it's garnered so much attention. A lot of people try to poke holes in this movie. We're not going to try to do that. We're just going to look at the trailer. So we're going to set aside, I don't really think there are a lot of plot holes, but if you've got some theories, people have a lot of theories about these things, maybe that would have been better to put here. But fan theories aside, we're going to be looking at the trailer. And the last one here, I got to tell a little story. Okay, so in college, I went to college in Pennsylvania, maybe about 2 hours outside of Punxsutawney, and Groundhog Day came around. This movie had been out for a few years. Me and my buddies decided, you know what, we're going to pull an all-nighter, and we are going to Punxsutawney for Groundhog Day. And when we got there, it was nothing like the movie. Turns out the movie town that they used in the movie was some town in Indiana or something. There are parts that are in Punxsutawney, but Gobbler's Knob is actually outside of Punxsutawney in the middle of the woods. And if you go there on Groundhog's Day, I'm going to tell you right now, all you're going to see is a bunch of drunk college kids. I mean, seriously, the cops were beating them out of the trees with sticks. And there were, it's just crazy. Anyway, maybe some other time I'll tell you the rest of my Groundhog Day story. It's nothing like the movie, folks. Sorry to spoil it for you. Anyway, I'm not going to hold that against this trailer. I hold that against the movie. I am not going to hold that against this trailer. So anyway, let's move on to the scoring. You can see some of the scores here are, we score on technical style, music and audio, narrative, and impact. This is a fun trailer that makes the movie look more entertaining than really this trailer deserves to have done, I think. So the music is probably the most likely culprit. It's a dated music style for this kind of thing, but it works well here. Unfortunately, I think this trailer really just tells too much of the story and shows way too many of the jokes from start to finish. So this movie is a real original concept when it came out, so much so that it kind of created its own subgenre of film. Now anytime a movie comes out with any kind of a time loop plot, it's called a Groundhog Day movie. and maybe it's the narrator, but it just seems like that it's too bad that it takes so little reading between the lines to figure out how the movie will end. And so I guess that's my main complaint, is that this is a creative movie. It's got a lot of unique elements to it. When you watch this trailer, it feels like all those things are kind of pushed to the side, and it's really just a romantic comedy, which in a sense it is. But even as a romantic comedy, they're giving away way too much information, way too much of the plot. So it's not a drama, it's not a thriller, but a little bit of suspense, I think, here may have gone a long way. Anyway, I love this movie, and I have a fond place in my memory for this trailer, but when I go back and watch it, I think overall we have to give the trailer for Groundhog Day 5.4 out of 10. So where does that put it on our classic leaderboard? Puts it about the number 4 spot. Not too bad for now, but we've only reviewed a few of these, so we'll see how long it stays in the top 10. So that's going to do it for us today. We want to hear from you, so let us know what you think. Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Tell us in the comments. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.